like get this timer going as quickly as possible. So let's play the red and black deck, I guess, with some Capillary Storm action. The Brazen Coalition. Currently waiting 4 or 5. Match found. Okay, so we got demoted back to facing rank 1s, even though we were rank 1 ourselves the entire time. Yep, seems like a keepable hand, though slightly flooded, but Forerunner of the Coalition should get me some more action. And wait, am I on the draw again? I didn't pay attention, though it's pretty clear while you're trying to mulligan your hand whether you are or not attacks on the play or on the draw. That part of the UI is definitely well constructed. Okay, so why is the stop on again? Like, I understand how the stop system works. It's pretty nicely done, that it goes very smoothly if you don't feel like you need to do something. Okay, I guess it wasn't on, it was just the phase that we were on. So yeah, as I was saying, it goes pretty smoothly whenever you don't want to do anything on your opponent's turn. No, wait, attacks. Do I want to attack? No, I guess I don't, because like it just gives my opponent the option to trade if they want to, and deprives me of the option to shoot it down. So if they have a Lord or something as a follow-up on their turn 2, then I would want to shoot this instead of keeping the Firebrand. Seems like a strictly worse play to attack there, unless I think my opponent's going to be making some severe mistakes. Like, if trading is beneficial to them, they would be trading, and if trading damage is beneficial to them, they would be letting the damage through. Attackers. Now I'm vulnerable to a combat trick, but I think I'm just going to take it because I'm very willing to trade damage here with more haste creatures and this direct damage effect available to me. And yeah, it's pretty likely I find a better target to shoot down as well, like this one. And turn, my turn. And I think I'm going to, well, I should have probably fought over this at end of turn, so if they have some kind of pump spell, it isn't bigger during my turn, but minimal difference. I think I'll start generating clues first before I search something up, but depending on what is in my deck, that might end up working out poorly. So it's raining diamonds. That's also a pretty sweet animation for finding treasure, though the actual artwork of the treasure is a lot more disappointing than the animation would make you believe. Yeah, that resolves. Now I constantly get asked whether I want to do something because I have treasure open, so I guess I'll just F6, go to end of turn button, and then should stop asking me because I want to hold on to this treasure regardless. So the downside of the smoothness of the interaction is that you're giving away some info to your opponent, but the upside is it goes super fast. And each player is a third of his life total, so it's 6 for me, and it's also 6 for them, right? Rounded up, so seems pretty decent to just hit them with that, and then hit them with the Lenary Storm for 304 on the attacker. Yeah, this seems like a pretty great draw. I missed my 2-drop, but yeah, pretty aggressive, especially with this getting so much damage in. And the racing situation seems great for me as long as my opponent doesn't establish any life linking on the board. Though, well, I guess if they have Bishop of the Binding or something to swing the board here, or a turn 5 Vona, we already have to walk the plank. So now I'm currently like slowly splitting up to the type of, well, that was the worst thing to see, because we can't really interact with that with our removal spell. But yeah, now I'm slowly getting to know the pre-made decks, so that I know what to expect out of them. Menace, Death Touch. So they would have to throw all 4 of their creatures in front of this to get it off of the board. Also, I can get to ascend here, but I would have to send in Lenary Storm, right? Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't. I can play these 2, and then I already have the City's Blessing. Okay, let's do that. Then likely decline to attack and just build up a board of power. Wait, that was not the right sequencing though. Should have obviously played this first. I just missed the damage. Not smart. Though Dire Fleet Neckbreaker seems like a nice thing to search up, as well as Captivating Crew. Both of those seem pretty nice. Because this now double strikes, this has Menace. Do I have more Frenetic Firebrands to deal with small stuff? Oh, this shows me the rest of my deck. There we go. No more Frenetic Firebrands. Oh, there it is. Why? What? Oh, this is alphabetical and not CMC? No. It's neither alphabetical nor CMC. Oh no, it is alphabetical, but it starts, like, this is where the A is, on the very right, and then it starts going down alphabetically towards the left. Well, there's no A in my deck, but you get what I'm saying. C, D, and so on. C, D, F, F, K. Probably do want this Neckbreaker though, it seems pretty powerful, though maybe Captivating Crew was the even more powerful thing to be getting. Sure, timeout used. I think I'll wait and then get a huge attack in. I could have also sent this in and tried to trade for my opponent's entire board, and that makes the attacks of my smaller creatures more favorable. Though if they play a Lord, I still have Walk the Plank as an answer. And if they play something big, the same thing applies, like a single Vona. And turn. Let's see which of my creatures they value most highly. The Double Striker makes a lot of sense because it's the best one to attack favorably into their board, though Forerunner of the Coalition here is still going to get a bunch of direct damage in on the stalled board. If I kill this, my Dire Fleet Ravager can attack profitably, though then I open myself up to a big follow-up 5-drop or something. And any of these two just get like double blocked by tokens. Yeah, this isn't great. Maybe I should have just gotten the Captivating Crew and started stealing this Duskborn Sky Marcher to get persistent damage in, and then it also doesn't allow my opponent to play anything bigger, because they end up losing their bigger creature to my threaten effect and then just take way too much damage. If I destroy this and attack with everything though, it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, I probably should just do that and put them to the test. They have some kind of pump spell. I guess, what is it, Pride of the Conquerors or something? They're on 9 permanents at the moment, so they don't necessarily have access to the full effect yet, because they don't have the City's Blessing, but it would still be pretty painful for them to block here, and then give +2/+2. But yeah, I have to put them under some pressure before their superior late game takes over, I assume. Well, they kind of have to double block one of these and then jump block the other one regardless, even if they have nothing. I end up trading for 3 tokens and putting them to 6, while keeping some of my board. Sure, damage. Done. Yeah, that's not too bad, especially considering this has menace and 6 power, as long as this is on the board. So even Vona or something is not castable for my opponent, which would be the punishment for using my removal spell too aggressively. Damn, that is not in the pre-made deck. Though it was one of the things that I immediately added to it as well. So opponent outsmarting us by adding the good card, as we did in the previous match. Yeah, now it's much more difficult to attack. Well, this gets 2 damage in if it comes back, but then my opponent gets to embalm their creature. So I guess just attacking with both. They have to block my Lannery. They go to 1. Wait, no, this is 1 rounded up. Actually, this is great for me. Never mind. I missed this interaction. Like, they block one of them. They have to block Lannery, because she has the potential to get the full 6 damage in by sacrificing my treasures. And then they go to 1, and this is 1/3 of the life rounded up. So at 1 life they lose 1/3 rounded up to 1, which is their life total. So this ends up killing them. Yeah. And that seems to work. Our progress to rank 2 is pretty slow though. But we do get another... Wait, what? Now this is 275. Yeah, that's much more than the 25 we kept getting previously. I have no idea if this is like a random lucky breakpoint. Also getting a rare or a mythic. Holy moly. Temple Altizar. Not the best rare, but still I got a rare instead of an uncommon. I'm not sure if I got like lucky to open up a better reward or if the 4th one is always better. Now I just get a common card. So I guess it's like a good one at 1, then 2 smaller rewards, then the 4th one is super good, and then from the 5th one on it keeps giving me like pretty much nothing. Because like 1 common card is a lot less than I previously got. I got an uncommon and 25 gold and like 200 gold multiple times. That's not fair. And I guess I only get 1 replacement quest also, because we now successfully finished 2 out of our 3 quests, and only 1 timer is here for a replacement. So I assume I only had 3 because it was the first day, and then tomorrow I will only get a new one. Or I guess it's like 8-9 hours, so theoretically you can build up multiple ones if you only play every 24 hours. You could even finish like all 3, and then 2 of them would be back up, and 1 of them would be at like half its timer. Or a little less than half its timer, like 6 hours gone from the 9-hour total timer. So you can almost do 3 quests a day, though only with the right timing. And we are at 4 out of 5 for our weekly pack, so I at the very least want to reach that pack. So let's see what else these decks have to offer. The Dimir manipulation looked very powerful though.